What's up, guys? How's it going? And welcome to the Mina channel. Today we're gonna be pretty much talking about the thing that we've been talking for the last week, and that is more Shin Megami Tensei news. So yesterday they dropped the trailer, which is basically this thing that they're gonna be doing constantly regarding Shin Megami Tensei V with news. They are gonna talk kind of like it's interesting how they did it actually, because it does look like a news network, like breaking news and Shin Megami Tensei V news or whatever. And the first episode was pertaining to characters, showing off the new characters, kind of like a little bit of their background and a little bit of the gameplay, or like a little bit. But then they answer some questions. Now, if you want to have your questions answered, you actually can go and drop some questions. I think hashtag SMT5ask, if I believe that's correct, and you can go on Twitter and ask you questions. They will pick some of the questions and answer them through the program. So besides that, once we actually watched this entire, I would say about 12-minute long trailer, which was basically character interaction, kind of showing off the characters and going a little bit more about the gameplay, it's really interesting that Game Informer also dropped new information for the game. Now, last time I kind of gave a poke fun a little bit at Game Informer, because the information that they revealed was the information that they had revealed from Mamitsu. So when I saw that the Game Informer was kind of revealing some more information, I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be the same thing again. But no, I was entirely wrong. They actually revealed a ton of new information, a couple new stuff, which is actually kind of cool because everything is obviously in English, but they're also showing off more of the information pertaining to things as far as like the characters. They actually gave us even a summary synopsis of what's going on with the game and everything. So I'm actually gonna go over that because there's a new revealed information which is pretty cool about it. So we have a couple new different characters, and basically what we knew so far, which is that the main protagonist and his friends are going through this tunnel. Basically, when they go through the tunnel, they actually get sent to DAAT, which is obviously the other Tokyo. I think we knew about this for a minute now, but yeah, so DAAT went in and they went sent into the other world. So it turns out what we've seen so far with the main protagonist kind of meeting the blue god, and he kind of turns into Nahobino and everything like that. Everybody else is experiencing their own things in Tokyo, in that, which is interesting. And once they all go together, they discover that demons are actually going into their other Tokyo. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but I mentioned in one of my videos here, which you're gonna see in the screen, pertaining to me guessing that in this particular game you will actually be able to travel between the two Tokyos. I was actually correct about this. I was 100% correct. The gameplay loop being that they are living in a real life Tokyo, so to speak, and the other Tokyo is kind of merging together, and demons are coming through this other dimension to attack them, to take cover and everything. And the main protagonist and his friends or classmates, I don't really want to use the word friends, because honestly, one of the many people that we see so far is actually a friend of the main protagonist. The majority of them are just kind of other classmates that were together or something like that, and they are actually able to go through this other world or whatever. So interesting concept there. We got some new information as far as there's this secret organization in the heart of Tokyo. The person that we've seen before for Battelle Japan or Tokyo, turns out that he is kind of like the prime minister for Japan, and he leads this organization, kind of trying to keep Tokyo safe, which is interesting as well. I think that kind of knowing a little bit a summary of the game gives you, not only does it kind of answer some questions, it also ends up leaving more questions for you to kind of wonder about, like, oh, like now I have so many more questions as far as like what's going on in the world of Tokyo, and what's going on with all the different characters. What are they entitled to? Do the characters also have like a demon, sort of like, or like you're combined with this god, the Aogami? But what about everybody else? Like the cover, we all see different demons, everything like that, and maybe they're actually combined with others and everything. So I am curious about all this stuff. I'm just not entirely sure what they're gonna approach with it and everything, and it's just pretty cool to see this stuff, honestly. We got to see new screenshots, which I mentioned before, some new information on just the gameplay stuff. Really, most of the screenshots are actually just gameplay screenshots. Nothing really that really goes over anything, and we got confirmation that there is another female character that we haven't seen in the trailers yet, opposed to a little bit of it. We actually saw a whole screenshot of this character as well. So I believe we have a name. I don't have it right on top of my screen here, but she is also part of the story. We don't know much about her though. Anyway, that is pretty much in this video here, just going over a little bit more of the information here pertaining to Shin Megami Tensei V. As we get more information, because we are basically getting this daily, and I know it's crazy to think about, because there was months, years literally, where we heard nothing about Shin Megami Tensei V, and now we have like an info dump every week where we get trailers. We literally just got the second trailer not long ago, story trailer, and then we got now this news where we can actually just go over what's going on with the universe, the characters, and everything like that. It's a good time to be a Shin Megami Tensei V, guys. Fan, somebody that's been a fan for a long time. It's kind of like one of the few times that I've seen them cover a game so much. Hell, even with Persona 5, they really weren't doing this much, and I remember this clearly because I've been following the series for a long time. So it's pretty cool to see them do all this. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Just talking about Shin Megami Tensei V and some more news here. Let me know in the comments below, what are you excited for? Is there anything particularly that is hyping you pertaining to the game? Do you have any crazy theories? Do you like any of the characters so far? Anyone that is kind of like really like, oh wow, that guy looks super cool or something? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.